Hello and welcome to another edition of our journey toward building wealth. I am Sheila Wilkinson-Sanders and I greet you today while I'm just out relaxing. And it made me think about speaking to you and encouraging you to do the same, to take some you time on a regular basis. We so often just run and hustle and bustle and are constantly doing what has to be done so that we can live our life comfortably, yes, so that we can get to that point of building, of being wealthy. And wealthy means being able to do what we want when we want, except we don't. We're always rushing for something in the future instead of just living for today. And so I want to encourage each of you listening to take every day, some time for yourself. It may be 15 minutes, it may be 30 minutes, it may be time in the tub. It may be just some time to relax out on the deck or in the backyard or on the couch alone. Not texting or messaging or social media, just some you time, some time to enjoy the fact that you are who you are. And so there's three things. That's the first thing. It's every day. It may just be in meditation, first thing in the morning instead of when the alarm goes off, getting out the bed and rushing to get to that job or do those things that are on your to-do list for the day. But just 15 to 30 minutes for you. It may be at the end of the day before you go to sleep, just reflecting on your own awesomeness and just relaxing, enjoying life. And then the second thing is at least once a week, 4 to 5 hours. You may say, some of you may think you're already doing it, and then when you start to think about it, you think, I don't really take any time for myself. 4 to 5 hours a week, maybe on the weekend, maybe on a Sunday. I always had Sunday as my day. It was God's day and my day. And those were the days I did nothing. I went to church, and then I just chilled. And maybe I stayed in bed all day, and maybe I just sat around and watched TV, which is something I don't normally do. It may be that I, spent some time with my daughters or whatever the case may be. But 4 to 5 hours. If it could be a whole day, fabulous. But spend some time with you, on the things that are important to you, on the ones that you love, on just relaxing and no hustle, bustle, and no worry about work or about jobs or about bills or about anything. Just enjoying life. Doing what you want when you want. Living that wealthy life now. Not in the future, not planning for 10 years or 20 years down the road, but doing it now because, life is short. People are dying every day. We all are going to die at some point in time. So instead of planning for that wealth living in the future, live that wealth now. And then the third thing I want to encourage you to do is once a quarter, take a vacation. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Again, it could be in your backyard. It could be on your own deck. It could be on your own patio. It could be in the park. It's getting cold outside, so maybe it's just relaxing with your loved ones. Having a game weekend or game night, or it just may be a weekend of pampering yourself where you just maybe give each other a massage and relax and just chill. But spend that time doing what's most important to you now. Not planning for a year from now or 5 years now or 10 years now. Once a quarter, take a weekend for you. Don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Maybe you do spend a whole lot of money. But once a quarter, live your wealth life. Live it now. And don't have to spend a whole lot of money to do that. Be mindful of your long-term plan. Be mindful of your budget. But take some time for you. I hope this has encouraged you. I hope it has benefited you in some way. I hope you take some time for you today. I'm Sheila Wilkinson-Sanders. Remember to stay faithful. Remember to stay focused. Remember to stay committed. And remember to live your wealthy life now.